Hey guys, I'm Ryan from Appleton Lawn, Snow and Landscaping, and I want to run through how our process works from the time we receive a phone call with a potential bid, running all the way through the intake process to the time that we do snow. So this is in particular geared towards snow removal. First things first, obviously we get a phone call. We're going to run through some parameters on the property. We're going to run through what they want done, how frequently they need service done, and then we're going to give them some real quick down and dirty numbers. And then as long as that's good, what we'll do is we'll go and put pen to paper, measure everything up, and get an actual estimate to them. From that point, we leave it up to them and let them decide if they want to go forward with the service. And if they do, then the process is onboarding. So what we're going to do is we're going to get a contract out to them. So just to kind of run through the contract real quick so everyone is familiar with the contract so there's no surprises, because that's what we don't want. It's a basic 3-page contract where we give the consumer pretty much all the options that they need to decide. So it's going to include obviously the location for the snow removal. It's going to include who the parties are. It's going to include the estimate number. And then it lists a lot of the options. So there are the options for salting. The 3 options that they're going to initial are going to be: should we salt after every single snow event? Should we salt only if the customer requests it? Or should we use our own discretion and salt only when we think that the property needs salt? Moving on, the next option that you guys are going to have to choose from is where the snow gets piled. 3 options for that as well. So we're going to include piling the snow all the way, pushing it way back onto the property, onto the lawn to get it out of the way. The next option is going to be putting it just off the parking lot. And the third option is going to be on the parking lot. Those 3 different options are going to be inclusive of the lawn damage, because if we push the snow really far back, it gives you more room for snow. But Kona, what are you doing? This is our company mascot, by the way. This is Kona. She's a marmoset monkey. Anyways, the more we drive on your lawn, the more damage there's going to be. So you get to choose how far we push the snow, and then kind of debate to yourself whether you want that more space or less lawn damage. Next option is going to be doing drive-bys, checking the property. A lot of property owners, more commercial owners than anything, are not at the premises all the time. So during storms or between storms, we have the option we can go do a drive-by on the property and see if there is anything that needs to be done. If wind blew snow onto the parking lot, if it is ice covered, things like that. And then the next option is going to be who marks the property. Do you want us to go through and put all the snow stakes on the property and mark it? Or is that something that you want to do? So there's a lot more details in this contract, but that kind of summarizes everything. So once you have made the decision to go forward and use our services, you kind of know how things will work. In the next video, we're going to discuss how we prepare our drivers to understand your property.